Well guys, it's December 21st, about 7:45, and we're heading out to set a dairy farm that's got some problems with some coons, so you guys stay tuned, see what we can get into. Alright guys, so we're out here on this farm. Like I said, he's got a bunch of problems with coons, and he feeds his cattle these mineral tubs right here. And he says that the coons like to get up in there, and you can see there's plenty of sign around it, tracks, scat, and everything. So there's definitely proof that they're getting up into them and licking, eating them and stuff. So what I did here is I couldn't find a spot to stake my trap because this is all concrete, but I wanted to set right on the sign. So I took a cinder block, used that cable restraining device that I had told you guys about before. It took my trap and actually wedged it down on the concrete just enough to where if you yank on it one good time, it's going to come up out of there. But I just barely wedged it in there. That way, when the coon gets caught, that trap will stay put till he gets caught. And when he yanks back on that thing, it'll come up out of there, and he'll be here waiting for us the next morning. So there's one set. I'll show you guys a couple more that I made, and we got a couple more traps to throw out. So I'll let you guys know what happens. All right, guys. So we're down here underneath this barn. And I was just exploring around trying to find the most sign that I could to set myself up for the best chances. But I walked up in this barn here. I'll flip the camera around. And I don't know how well you can make it out on the camera, but there are tons of tracks here. Obviously, I've walked through here and that cinder block's been sitting there, but tons of tracks. So I came in, set a dog proof there, cable restrained it off to that cinder block, and then came right over here, and you can just see it is just littered with tracks. And did the same thing right here and set that dog proof there. So now up in here it was concrete, but there was probably 2 or 3 inches of mud. So I kind of had to fix things up in a certain way that it would work right there. But that's one thing I'm running into, and that's one thing that I ran into a lot of times trapping these farms, just trying to find out how to stake, because a lot of times they're concrete, so the farmers can scrape out the manure easily. So, but we might set a couple traps down there on the creek, maybe not. Well, maybe we'll wait till another day. I'll let you guys know and keep you updated. So we're gonna see if we can find anywhere to stick these last couple dog proofs, and we'll get on our way. If this is not exactly what you imagine a dream location to be when you're setting traps for coons, then you are not looking for the right thing, because this trail is down to mud because of how much those coons are using it, running down to that creek, right up through here, up into this barn. And on the other side of this barn are all the other barns and the cattle and everything else. But if that is not absolutely textbook, then I don't know what to tell you. But I mean, clear down to mud. So we're gonna throw a trap in right here, and there's also a trail that kind of runs off the side here. We're gonna throw a trap in right here. This is just absolutely textbook. Well guys, we ventured down here to the creek and found this really big culvert right here, and knew it would attract, just a lot of eye appeal in general, but also gives a land crossing over the creek, and there's plenty of sign over it. I didn't bring any dog proofs down here. I just brought all 1.5s, and all that sign's going to the barns anyway. So anything that uses that trail is probably going to get caught, because I've already set that up towards the barn side of it. We came down here in the creek in hopes to catch a mink. Threw in a pocket set right there, and we're going to venture over the top here and probably throw in another pocket set on the other side. But the coon sign is just unreal here. Well guys, you can see that trail comes down right through there, and it kind of diverts off 2 ways. And we came right in here beside this rock and made a little pocket set. Actually, I thought I originally was going to set over there, but there ended up being barbed wire strands running down through there, and I didn't want to have a coon tangled up in all that. And it's not too deep over here. I was able to get over here in my muck boots. So that just goes to show as well that you can do this too without all the expensive stuff, the waders and everything. It's as simple as that. Beautiful creek here, and we might go right over here and try to throw in a pocket set, because those mink like to run on the edges of the culverts, and then when they come to the end, they like to run up on the bank. They don't really like to run around in the water. So we might throw in a pocket set right there, and then we'll probably call it a day. Boy, is it pretty. We came in here, threw in a blind set right there, got a pocket set over there in the corner, and then we got that other pocket set that I showed you guys earlier. Just threw the pocket set in, or the blind set in, just because why not? We had an extra trap and might as well. I mean, look how good that trail is right there. So just did a kind of little step down thing, and hopefully we can connect. Well guys, we were heading out, and this old crushed up culvert I seen sitting here, and I thought there'd be no better place for a dry land type of pocket set. So we went ahead and threw in a 1.5 right there, but we're gonna head out. Hopefully, maybe I'll run into another spot to set a trap. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We'll catch up to you guys probably when we check these, so stay tuned. Well guys, we're down here on that water line that I showed you yesterday. We made that pocket set there, and we threw in another one right there, and we connected on a dog down here. This is a big coon, probably one of the biggest ones I've ever trapped. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of him. I've got a couple buddies out here showing him around and showing him the ways, so it's always good to educate the newbies and get them into it. So we're gonna take care of him. We also connected on 2 up there on dog proofs, and we'll show you them, but stay tuned. Well guys, we are at the farm here. We caught one here yesterday and caught another one here today. The one yesterday was actually in that trap, but heck yeah. Farmer said that they was getting up in the soffits of these barns and living, and he could hear them walking and crawling around in there. But we'll go ahead and dispatch him and take care of him. Nice coon. That was the first spot of the day, so dispatch that coon. Got him laying out right there. We're gonna hop in the truck and just go right up the road here. Hopefully that sun ain't too bad for you guys. Cruise right on up through here. He's got a feed lot right there that he feeds his cattle in, and this red barn right here, he's got mineral tubs that he said that I think I had said that in a previous clip, that he was having trouble with the coons eating on them. So we're just gonna go right up the way here. So we've got a dog-proof trap right there between those 2 fence posts. There it is. Nothing there. Make our way right down through here. Then here's another location that he had problems with mineral tubs. Nothing in that trap. And I'll just back up a little bit and we'll hop out and check these other traps. Well guys, same thing as yesterday. This trap set right inside this barn's been knocked over, pulled out, whatever, twice in a row. So we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing and resetting it. But we got one here. If it was the same coon or not, I don't know, but nice big one. There's plenty of big ones around here. So we're gonna dispatch him and rebait the trap and get out of here. All right guys, so we just came out of that barn right there where we caught that coon. Nice big one. Come out here, there's a little like denning site almost, and there's a trail that runs right down through there, and you can see we connected on another raccoon right here. Not as big as the other ones, but we'll still put him up and sell him. He's one less for the farmer to deal with, and one more for me to make money on. So we'll take care of him and get out of here. Well guys, the first grinner of the property, we're happy to take care of them too. Always helping out the farmers, so that's good news. We'll go ahead and take care of him. He was in that 1.5 on that little step down set, so we'll take care of him and get it reset, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when we get it done. Well guys, we're here in the first shed, and here's 2 days worth. That one's not from the farm there, but 2 days worth, and these are some stud coons right here. I mean, there's a There's a size 9 next to that sucker, so he's a monster. All 3 of them right there are, and that one is too. These were from today, the second day, and then these 3 were from the first day. So I think we kind of got the big ones out of the equation, and now we're just on to the offspring. So, but I wouldn't mind a couple more big ones myself. So we're gonna keep trapping, and I'll keep you guys updated. Stay tuned. Well, guys, we're here under the barn again, and this trap has been very, very, very productive. Today we got a possum. It's the first possum in this trap. It's the second possum of the farm. So I think we're up to about something like 6 or 7 coon and a possum. So, and we got a possum out there, but it's right beside the fueling station. I got a guy fueling up a semi out there. So we're gonna give him time to get out of here, and then we'll dispatch that coon, and I'll show him to you guys. And then we got a little possum here. We'll take care of him and get out of here. Well, guys, here's that coon from today. Not a bad one at all. Probably about a 12 or 13 pounder, but we're gonna get him skinned up and taken care of. Just have to brush the cockleburs out of him. He's got quite a few in him. But once we get them out, we'll just skin him out and throw him on the fleshing board. Tonight I'm gonna flesh the other 6 that we've caught. So it's gonna be a long night, but we'll get it done. Well, guys, I was checking this set over here. A dog proof's been set up a couple times, but was on my way over and happened to find a coyote turd laying there. The reason that I think it's a coyote turd anyways is because it's got the hair in it, and if a rabbit, or I mean not a rabbit, sorry, if a raccoon's living around here, he's going to be eating that grain in those mineral tubs, and I really not suspect him to be eating a whole lot of fur. So scat with that much fur in it makes me think it's a coyote. So a coyote or a fox. So it come right up here. I've also seen coyote or fox tracks over there behind them hay bales. So I come right up here to this frame and used it as backing. I got a 550 there, 550 there. We got a Allen Probst Mountain Man, I believe is what it is. We got Mountain Man in both holes with a little bit of sheep's wool, and we're going to see what that does. So stay tuned, and we'll find out here soon.